This is breaking news from Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
And that breaking news tonight unfolding on Manhattan's West Side. An EMT stabbed inside her ambulance.
Think you're something special. You're get the my face, because I swear to God I will knock you the down.
Sorry, on.
It's because I have kill me. I swear. Get it. You don't get it.
Okay. Make me.
Assaults on EMS are on track to double this year, and many incidents go unreported. So far this year, there's been 140 incidents reported in 6 months, compared to 200 last year over a 12-month span.
They're shaken up, but they're okay. These EMTs that you saw last night, they're working for $17 an hour, risking their life. That's almost $2 above minimum wage. It is horrific. That's why thousands of EMTs leave this job all the time. It's a revolving door in the FDNY. Nobody stays here. It's not worth risking your life.
Welcome back to the Mount Medical YouTube channel. Let's talk about that. All right, guys, before we get into this video, do me a huge favor. Go down below, hit that like and subscribe button. That's a free way to support me here at the channel. So if you learned something and you enjoyed the content, that is a totally free way to help me out. At the end, I'll give you a list of 6 things that I think that you need to be learning in order to be a good, well-rounded civilian medic. And don't forget to head over to mountmanmedical.com and check out our Yellowstone and Wind River trauma kits. Let's get into this video.
Assaults on EMTs in the city are increasing this year.
Now, one of the things that I've been doing in the last recent months is been going to jiu-jitsu. And I've done some fighting off and on over the years. I started off like every young man has. When the UFC came out, I was in the backyard destroying my friends with arm bars every single day. But I never really put a whole lot of effort into learning actual techniques. So the last couple of months I have been going to jiu-jitsu. I'm still a white belt, but I've been really enjoying it. I'm in that kind of sweet spot where everything is kind of starting to make sense. Jiu-jitsu is very complicated, but now everything is kind of shifting and starting to make sense, and I'm starting to progress much more rapidly, and I'm having a great time with it. The jiu-jitsu has kind of put things into perspective for me, especially when it comes to being a medic. There's a lot of things that I think jiu-jitsu will help you with, and here are some reasons why. Reason number 1, you're going to be deployed to very dangerous locations. You're going to be in riots. You're going to be dealing with erratic people. You're going to be dealing with violent threats, and there is no situation a medic is going to have to go to that's not going to be dangerous to them in some way. You're going to need to know how to take good care of yourself. And jiu-jitsu, being able to handle somebody physically, is one of those essential skills. You might need to defend yourself from an external factor. While you're trying to take care of somebody, someone else might arrive on scene. Maybe a rival gang member, or maybe a very angry family member who is coming back in a domestic dispute to finish off the situation, and you just happen to get in the way. Another thing that could happen is that they are actually coming to attack you. Pretty often medics are seen as an authority figure, especially if they're wearing that slick little uniform. They're going to look a little bit like cops, and they are targeted all the time by other people for abuse and violence. So making sure that you've got the skills to handle any situation that might come your way is going to be essential when you're out there by yourself, when law enforcement might not be nearby, or they might even be busy handling something else while you're being attacked. You also really need to pay attention to family members of the patient that you're taking care of. Family members very often are distraught emotionally, and they are not able to handle the situation quite as well. And because emotions are high, they're going to be very tense and on a very hair trigger, and they will fly off the handle about anything. This next clip is going to show exactly that case and show also how useful jiu-jitsu would have been in handling this situation.
All right. All right, hey, look, try not to get our blood pressure up, okay?
Man, don't tell me nothing about my mother, man.
Get out there.
Man, I don't have to go no my.
Get out.
I don't have to go nowhere.
Need PD.
All of a sudden, this guy, the patient's son, just lost it.
Step on the way. Fire, need your help.
Need PD.
Get out the truck. Get off of me!
Get off the street!
Officer?
I'm the deputy chief of EMS, and I want that man booked.
for assault on an EMT.
Man, he put his hand on me first. My mom and everybody.
I asked you to step out the unit. You failed to do so.
Man, we did.
So we can see from this that he got injured from that little tussle with that guy. Something that grappling will teach you and help your body to prepare for is that rigorous physical activity of having to fight somebody. One of the best ways to get into shape is to do the thing that your job is going to require of you. So if your job requires a lot of standing and then lifting, those are the types of exercises that you want to do. If you are exercising and your intention is to become a better fighter, the best way to exercise for that is to fight, because you're using all of those muscles that you would normally use in that situation. And you're going to have greater injury prevention because your body is so limber and well tuned. You're going to be functionally fit. You're going to be able to lift those casualties. You're going to be able to extricate yourself out of a bad situation or pull casualties and patients out of the cone of danger and into safety. Another big benefit of grappling or jiu-jitsu is the functional fitness. Not everybody understands that there is significant danger to you as the medic from the victim that you are trying to take care of. The patient that you're trying to help could be a huge threat to you, and most people don't understand that.